Hey guys, Jean-Claude here. We're going into the patron openings. We had our last deck for Vulpo81. It was his birthday, so we did it in a little bit different order. That means today's deck is going to be for Noah Smith. Wish him luck in the comments down below. Gonna finish off this box with the patron openings. Alright, first house is Saurian, second house is Sanctum, and the third house is Shadows. Cool robotic sort of looking Archon, got like robotic claws up here. Definitely a robotic head, although there is no logos to be found. Diamond Wenton of the Harbor. Let's see what this thing has. We are starting off with Shadows. It's Lyco Thief, 3-power elusive and skirmish. Master Mindy, 2-power elusive. At the end of your turn, put a scheme counter on Master Mindy. Action, remove a scheme counter from Master Mindy. Steal 1 amber for each scheme counter removed this way. That's a pretty sweet looking card. Ransack, steal an amber. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a Shadows card, trigger this effect again. Miasma Bomb, it's an artifact, enhance the damage pip. Action, destroy it. Your opponent skips the Forge a Key step during their next turn. Lucky Dice, another artifact. Amber, whenever you play it. Omni, destroy it during your opponent's next turn. Friendly creatures cannot be dealt damage. Goes good with that Master Mindy. Booby Trap, Amber, whenever you play it. Deal 4 damage to a creature that is not on a flank with a 2 damage splash. Shoulder Id, 6-power taunt, cannot fight. If it would be dealt damage, deal 1 instead. Seeker Needle, it's an artifact. Action, deal 1 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, gain 1 amber. Opportunist, it's an upgrade. Amber, whenever you play it. This creature gains elusive. Wait a minute, also has a capture pip on it. Play, this creature captures an amber from its opponent. Nexus, 3-power elusive. Reap, use an enemy artifact as if it were yours. Francis Economus, 3-power skirmish. Fight, each player gains an amber. Bow Nithing, 2-power. Play, steal 1 amber for each forged key your opponent has. Oh! Excellent. Dacilus. We got a gigantic creature here. Check it out. 20 power. You always have to play both these halves together. Play. Capture all of your opponent's amber. Deal 5 damage to an enemy creature. Fight. Reap. Move 1 amber from this to the common supply. Deal 2 damage to each enemy creature. Fantastic. Love seeing those cards. Form of Giants, it's an artifact. Amber, whenever you play it. At the start of your turn, the player who controls the most powerful creature gains 1 amber. Interesting. First time seeing that card. Pterodactyl, 12 power, enters play stunned, only deals 4 damage when fighting. Before the fight, deal 4 damage to each neighbor of the creature Pterodactyl fights. Oh, another big boy, Gladiodontus, goes good with that form down there. Enters play stunned, only deals 5 damage when fighting. Fight, reap if it's the first time it's been used this turn, ready, and enrage it. Exile, Amber, whenever you played, give control of a friendly creature to your opponent. Galatops, 12 power, only deals 4 damage when fighting. Defense initiative, ward a creature. You may exalt that creature. If you exalt it, ward each of its neighbors. Good card, oh, another one of those. Curse of Vanity, Amber, whenever you play it, exalt a friendly creature and an enemy creature. Just realized we haven't seen too many enhancements, but we really can't complain because we have a gigantic creature. Cornicent Octavia, 5 power, 1 armor, action, capture 2 amber. There's its coming, always comes with the gigantic creature. Amber, whenever you play it, search your deck and discard pile for either half of that gigantic creature, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Now we're on to Sanctum, its Mighty Lance. Deal 3 damage to a creature and 3 damage to a neighbor of that creature. Purify, Amber, whenever you play it. Purge a mutant creature. If you do, you discard cards from the top of its controller's deck till you find a non-mutant creature, put it into play. The Grey Rider with a capture pip. 2 power deploy. Play Fight Reap. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Smite, ready and fight with a friendly creature. Deal 2 damage to the attacked creature's neighbors. Another one of those. Lieutenant Gorvenhall, 4 power, 1 armor. After you fight with the creature, Lieutenant Gorvenhall captures an amber. General Zavador, 4 power, 2 armor, enhanced 2 capture pips. Font of the Eye, it's an artifact. Omni, if an enemy creature is destroyed this turn, a friendly creature captures an amber. Another one of those, excellent. Fangs of Gizelheart, Amber, whenever you play it. Purge the most powerful creature. Uh-oh, we have 4 huge creatures in here. A 12, a 14, a 15, and a 20. Oh, geez, probably not playing that card, like, ever. Commandeer, Amber, whenever you play it for the remainder of the turn. After you play another card, a friendly creature captures an amber. And the final card of the deck is an Ardent Hero, enhanced with a damage pip. 4 power taunt, cannot be dealt damage by mutant creatures or creatures with power 5 or higher. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up the Amber. I don't think there was too much inside of Saurian's. Okay, Bonithing probably won't pull that up. Opportunist Seeker Needle typically gets you at least 1 through a course of a game. And maybe Master Mindy. That's really hard to say. I guess we'll throw her up. If she ends up not creating an amber, there's some other cards that might have done it for us. such as like the Francis the Economist. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 is the end of that. Next thing is Amber Control. I expect that to be pretty good considering we have the 3 houses that are best at Amber Control. So let's wish us some luck there. It's not like we had some real huge, other than maybe Commander. Of course, that comes up as I said it. Oh, and the Font of the Eye. Man, those being reusable is pretty hot. Got a Capture Pip there. I feel like the Amber Control is going to be pretty sweet. Gigantic Creature helps with it as well. Oh yeah, Miasma Bomb slowing them down. Okay, let's see what this count is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very nice. 2 things I find interesting about this deck. First off, the thing that always seems to happen, every time we have a gigantic creature, we always seem to have smites in the deck. So that must mean we always seem to get Sanctum anytime we have a gigantic creature. Interesting, but very powerful to have that fight effect outside of the house to be able to get rid of some of the Amber and do some additional damage with this effect. Something else I would like to talk about, I think the defense initiatives are pretty big in this deck. It just so happens they are in the Saurian house, which is super important. We have all these really big creatures. We want to keep them on the board for a long time, and we don't want something simple like a Gateway to Disc getting rid of them. We want to be able to keep them around as long as possible. It's going to be very important for the De Sulis, because there's a good chance this dino is going to have all of our opponents Amber. Which also brings me to another card here. Let's pull it up. Right here, Exile. There is a chance we can set up a play where we exile the gigantic creature to our opponent's side, and then on the following turn, call Sanctum, hold on here, to purify it. There we go. Great way to take our opponent's Amber, give it to ourselves. I kind of like that play. I hate to lose that creature for the rest of the game, but you know what? If you get like a key's worth of Amber out of your opponent, that's pretty big. That's a huge swing. I mean, imagine they had 6 or 7 Amber. Now you have that 6 or 7 Amber. That's a 12 to 14 point swing, and that alone can win some games. If you're going to do something like that, make sure he's not warded. This deck certainly has great Amber control, pretty good board control besides the creatures. You got the Booby Trap, Seeker Needle. Fangs of Gizelheart, once again, probably just doing our own. But then like the Gladiodontist, that's able to get 2 fights in every round if you needed to. Pterodactyl, spreading out 4 damage to a creature and its neighbors is pretty insane, honestly. Mighty Lance. No huge board wipe, but just a great deck all around. Lucky Dice is going to be pretty relevant for keeping our big creatures on the board as well. And if they're warded, they get to keep those wards. That's pretty sweet. Font of the Eyes are going to be good no matter what house we call. You had Francis the Economist inside of Shadows. Decent sized creatures in Sanctum. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. I like this deck quite a bit. You're going to have to let me know how this thing performs. I think it's going to be a good one. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.